I hate my look.
Y'all gotta learn how to be comfortable with yourselves and your own body. So don't bullshit, alright? Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. Take notes, alright? If y'all still haven't figured out what the topic of the video is, I'm gonna give y'all tips on how to be more attractive and glow up, like overall type shit, alright? First thing you gotta work on is like the generic self-care type shit. Like taking showers and shit like that. You can take hot ones, it clears your pores, your sinuses, all that good shit. Cold ones, it helps keep moisture in your skin. Also good for meditation and shit like that. Don't use tiny ass soap or any of like the bullshit products, right? You should also use a rotating exfoliating brush. You gotta take care of your hair, whether or not it's short or long. You can't let it get all dry and unmoisturized. You gotta take care of your hair too. Next, make sure that you don't stink. Just make sure that y'all smelling good, so that you guys can feel good and shit like that. Other people can't really say nothing to you because it's like, oh shit, hey, trust me, you're gonna be turning so many heads like that, like for real, y'all gonna fuck with that. All this shit that you keep on hearing in every video, like, it plays an important role. Working out, eating right, that's not only good for your physical, it's also good for your, like, your spiritual. You're gonna be elevated after all that shit. Even though it's a lot of work, believe me, y'all gonna fuck with it. Cut down on the sugar and the dairy products that's gonna make y'all break out your appearance and shit like that. You don't wanna like copy and paste the whole shit because that's not your style. Remember, you're trying to develop yourself. So anything that you see and that you kinda wanna work with, you can always like take that, add that to something that y'all never even tried before. And once you find your style and like you're actually looking good and like the clothes are looking good with your style, like it's gonna come together perfectly, believe that. And keep in mind, you guys can do whatever y'all want with designer, but remember, designer is not drip. With designer, you can mix match any designer, that shit will not look great. But if you got drip, you can literally wear whatever you want, and that shit will look like literally flawless. Like finding something that nobody can really take away from you. Other people can't really rock it the same way that you do. If you don't understand now, you can understand later. The last and final part that y'all really have to worry about, like in like the actual business of glowing up, is your mentality. Me personally, with my style, like I wore suits to school, I customized my own shit, and it's like, that's just the way that I am personally, because I was kind of encouraged to do that shit like growing up. So that's really just me. My shit is kind of like set up differently. Don't be discouraged to do whatever y'all want to do in terms of style just because nobody else is doing it. As long as you doing what you want to do, that's all that matters. Don't fuck what everybody else say. Fuck that shit. The second you allow somebody that like that doesn't really have like a good sense of identity, and hell, they even going through some dark shit, because let's be honest, we all go through some shit. It's like the second you let that shit affect you, you focus yourself. You should be like 100% confident in what you're doing, who you are, this, that, and the third. Your mentality. Don't listen to motherfuckers that look like everybody else, okay? This is a time for you to come into yourself, know yourself, elevate to the next level that other people are gonna try to drag you down from. Keep that in mind, okay? Focus on your goals and shit like that. Take it one day at a time. If you need to focus on like what you need to do and shit like that. Whether that be how to be the most successful version of yourself, any version of yourself that you really want to maximize a certain like attribute of, like you should just do it. Like just go in that direction. You should want to be the most you that you could be. This actually sounds like an emotional, like promotional video. See what I'm trying to like explain to y'all? Like, and don't forget to focus on your mental health. Meditate, my niggas. I meditate with that shit. And align your chakras too. If y'all want a video on that, I'll do a video on that. Just let me know. Comment down below. Alright. But yeah, you can really manifest anything that you want in your life and achieve it. There's so much source to this shit. It's getting tuned, y'all. You going through hell, don't stop in hell. Just keep on going. Don't use anybody as emotional crutch. Alright? And if all else fails, just remember my 7 rules of life. Alright? Never ruin a good day by just thinking on the bad. Alright? You can let that shit go. Don't listen to other people. Alright? Especially if they're trying to lower your energy and shit like that. You can ignore them. Time heals everything. Just be patient. The only person that you should even try to be, compete, or compare yourself to is the person that you used to be. It's alright not to have everything figured out, alright? You're gonna figure that shit out when you get there. Certain shit shouldn't be even be worried about until you get there. Alright? Just stay calm. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay? Only you are in control of your happiness, alright? It's on you. Everything is on you, okay? So whatever you do, that is up to you. Literally anything that happens is up to you.